The magician covered himself with a white cloth. Under the man's eager gaze, his body slowly began to float. The man widened his eyes, but couldn't find a single flaw. He was so excited that he wanted to buy the trick. He was willing to pay any price, but the magician refused. He wanted to leave this skill to his grandson. No matter how hard the man begged, it didn't work, so he asked him to perform it one more time. But when the white cloth was lifted again, the next second, the man took the chance to steal his notebook. 9 years later, Navi became a top magician with this floating trick. One day, a reporter came for an interview. He reached out to shake hands. Navi immediately saw through his trick.
Can I have my ring back, please?
The reporter gave an awkward smile and returned the ring to him. It turned out the reporter was also a magic enthusiast, but compared to Navi, his little tricks looked clumsy and childish. The unconvinced reporter wanted to perform another magic trick. Navi agreed. He asked Navi to write a string of numbers without letting him see, then had Navi walk to the other side of the room and retrieve a banana. The reporter cut open the banana to prove the knife in his hand was real. Then he cut his palm and smeared the blood on the paper. The same numbers appeared on it, but Navi had already figured it all out. He calmly exposed the reporter. You installed an electronic tracker on the pen. The track of my writing was sent to your phone a long time ago. You pretended to check a message, but you were actually reading the numbers. When I picked up the fruit, you filled in the numbers on the paper with a wax crayon. The knife you used was fake. The real one was hidden in your jacket pocket. It's a bit clumsy and old-fashioned, but not bad for a beginner. Who taught you these moves? The reporter replied. My grandpa did, but he went missing 9 years ago.
So he took his secrets with him to the grave.
Never said he was dead.
Navi's heart trembled. He quickly ended the interview and also wanted to give the reporter a signed book. While he turned around to get it, the reporter quietly walked to the safe and entered the numbers Navi had written, but the password was wrong. Navi appeared behind him and saw through his intention again. The reporter finally stated his purpose. He suspected Navi of killed his grandfather. Navi calmly replied, "You have no proof." The reporter left angrily. Before leaving, he said, "I'll come back with the police and a warrant. You'll spend the rest of your life behind bars." When the door closed, Navi finally panicked. He turned off all the surveillance cameras, opened the safe, and took out the old magician's notebook, then burned it to ashes. The next day, the police showed up, but not because of the reporter's accusation. It was because Navi's wife had been killed the night before. Navi was extremely shocked. The police questioned where he had been last night. He wanted to say the surveillance could prove it, but then remembered he had personally turned it off last night. The officers noticed the safe and asked him to open it. When he entered the password, he glanced at the ring on his hand and realized everything. The reporter had swapped the rings. This ring had a tracker. It recorded the password he entered. When he exposed the reporter's second magic trick, he had touched that real knife and left his fingerprints on it. The reporter used that knife to kill his wife and sneaked in late at night, put the knife into the safe. When Navi opened it, the knife was sitting quietly there. Magic was the art of misdirection. By diverting attention, it hides the truth under illusions. And this time, the reporter was the most outstanding magician. It was a perfect act and also a perfect revenge.